Good afternoon. You're now watching WLBT's Ask the Experts. I'm Kelly Boyd. Joining me in the hub is real estate agent Lee Garland of ReMax Alliance. Welcome, Lee.
You first, Kelly.
Well, first, congratulations are in order. Lee Garland is the only real estate agent in Mississippi recognized on the 2019 Real Trends, The 1000 Report, as advertised in the Wall Street Journal. So, Lee, you're number 78 out of how many?
Out of approximately 1.4 million real estate professionals.
Wow, that is really something to be proud of. So congratulations.
I'm excited about it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good, and thank you for being here to answer our viewers' questions. So the questions come from the Ask the Experts page on WLBT.com, but please join our conversation while we're live. So Lee, what are some of the biggest challenges that homeowners wanting to sell, what are they facing right now?
Some of the biggest challenges homeowners face when they're selling their property, especially now, is the fear that their house will not sell before a certain time frame. A lot of times, homeowners that are selling their house, they're moving into a new house, buying maybe a bigger house or downsizing to a smaller one. And the challenge is making sure their current house sells before they have to close on that new property. There's several things that get in the way, such as home inspections, appraisals, or just honestly waiting on the right buyer could be an issue sometimes. So the challenge is making sure they get their existing home to closing so they can buy their new house.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. Let's see. So our questions from the page. Let's go to number 1. In one of your last episodes, you mentioned, or will buy your home. Have you had to buy any homes since you've started that offer, and is it at the market rate or below?
The answer is I have bought multiple homes, and sometimes you got to put your money where your mouth is. I guarantee that I'll sell it. If you opt for that program, if I don't sell it, I will buy it, and I have bought multiple homes. Is it below or above market rate? It depends. It has to be a good business decision for both myself and the homeowner. And I will tell you, I've actually paid above market rate for a property, and I have gotten some better deals than that as well. So it's just I've got to look at the home, decide if it's a good fit. I'll make you an offer regardless, and we go from there.
Yeah. So basically, it's a fair deal as any other.
Absolutely.
Okay. And how long have you been offering this program?
I actually have 2 programs. One is our instant offer buy it now program, and one is our guaranteed sale. I've been offering the guaranteed sale program since 2014. Our instant offer buy it now program I've been offering since October of last year. Consumers tend to like our buy it now, so they don't have to go through the hassle of having a bunch of people go through their house, look at their house, and inspections and appraisals. They tend to like that program better.
Okay. So does that mean you put an offer on every home that you list?
Yes. If we list the property and the consumer wants an immediate offer from me, I'll make them that offer.
Okay. Is every option the same that you put on the guarantee?
Is every option the same that I put on the guarantee? I'm assuming, let's see the question. It looks like time frame.
Okay.
And is the time frame the same? The answer is I have a standard time frame. It's 180 days, but there are exceptions to that. If it's a good business decision, let's make it.
Okay. Do I have any options on my house that is going into foreclosure? Can I sell my house to stop the bank from putting chains on the front door, and will you buy my house?
Oh, wow.
That's loaded.
I hope that you never have chains put on your front door. Depends on how far in the foreclosure process you are. If the bank has already set a date to sell the house on the courthouse steps, it is quite possible we cannot stop that, because banks invest a lot of money in going through that process. Most of the time, though, if we have enough notice, we can stop it with a solid offer from a reputable or a qualified buyer.
Okay. Lee, my parents live out of state and they want to buy here, but they must first sell their home. That's something we were talking about just moments ago. Can you tell me how that works or what needs to be done? Thanks, John W.
Okay. First, I'm licensed to sell homes in the state of Mississippi and only Mississippi. So if your parents live out of the state, I cannot personally market or sell their home. Could I buy it? Yes, but I'm actually networked in with the top 1% of agents in just about every metro market across the United States. So I've got a referral network of people who get the job done. Many offer a guaranteed sale or buy it now options. So if you would contact me, and I will see if I can hook you up with an agent who's in the top 1% of that market.
Okay. Next question from the Ask the Experts page is, what if the offer I receive on my home is priced lower than what I want and or need? Do I have to accept it?
No, you do not have to accept it. Selling your home is your choice. You've got the right to accept any offer that is presented to you, and a real estate agent has to present all offers to you. So you don't have to accept something that doesn't meet your needs. Now, obviously, if you list your house for, let's say, $200,000 and somebody offers you $200,000 and the terms are favorable to you, I don't know why you wouldn't accept it. So, no, you don't have to accept any offer.
Okay, great. On our Facebook page, Ryan Stanford says, where are these questions coming from? Ryan, they come from our Ask the Experts page on WLBT.com. Next question, let's see. I'm actually going back to the thing here. How can someone avoid their home sale falling through, and is there anything a seller can do to prevent this from happening?
From the home sale falling through, is there anything that a seller can do to prevent that happening? Mm-hmm. A seller can arm themselves with the appropriate language in the contract to make sure that the contingencies, that there's consequences if a buyer just backs out, changes their mind. Mississippi has a law called specific performance, which means that if a buyer just changes their mind after contracting on your home, you could actually sue them to force them to purchase the home, provided that all of the other items of the contract were met. So there's some safety nets that could be put in. A good real estate agent could help you with that.
Okay, and we have another comment on Facebook from Cheryl Cooley. She says, I need to know the value of a property in Terry, Mississippi. So it sounds like she may need to get in touch with you.
Yes, and just to clarify, real estate agents are not appraisers. We can give you a market value. Any real estate agent can give you a market value to your property. If you're wanting a value for financing or refinancing, then you would need to contact an appraiser.
Okay. On the last question, we talked about a home sale falling through, and it was in regard to the seller. Can you answer the same question for a buyer, or is it one and the same?
From a buyer's perspective, you're going to want to make sure that the home meets your needs. And so contingencies put in the contract to make sure the home is the right home for you, such as a home inspection, appraisal, termite certification should be placed in the contract. And the seller is obligated, you do have a contract, the seller is obligated to provide you the property, sell you the property as you contracted it, or as any term in the agreement between you and the seller. So what can a buyer do to protect themselves? Have a thoroughly written contract.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, this next question's outrageous. It has a story with it here.
Okay.
Wow. I can't believe someone had to go through this. I just purchased a home, and I am horrified at how I found the shape of the house. It gets, I can't say better, it gets worse. We had the house inspected, and there were no issues. We did a walkthrough when we first were looking at the house, and it was set up very nicely, etc. But when I arrived at my home, it was a nightmare. And they go on to describe the nightmare. Cat urine in the carpet and walls, but that was hidden. There were dirty baby diapers still left in dirty trash cans.
Wow.
There were holes the size of baseballs left in the walls. And that's not all. There were bugs everywhere. Are there any options? Here's the question. Are there any options for me to get out from this purchase nightmare?
Wow, I am so sorry you had to go through that. That does sound like a nightmare. The question would be, if you've already closed on the home, is there any way to get out of that? Unfortunately, no. You've bought the home. It is your home now.
Mm-hmm.
Could you have legal action against the seller for not leaving it in the condition as contracted? If that was the case, then most likely so. I would actually encourage you to tune in to maybe one of the experts with an attorney involved, because that's definitely going down a legal road. The cat urine, that's a hard smell to get rid of. In past, I've bought a property that had a lot of cat urine smells, dog urine smells. I actually had to rip the floor up. I treated the concrete with coffee. I sprinkled coffee all over the floor and let it sit for a week, and then came back and swept it up and painted the walls, and that worked very well. Could not smell it anymore. Holes in the wall. Sounds like a DIY project, unfortunately, but I hate that happened to you. But a well-written contract with consequences to the seller could have saved you the trouble.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because it obviously sounds like they saw it, and the setup and the staging were nice, and then that's not the home that they bought after they went in after buying it.
Good. And one last thing on that. Any agent, anytime, or any buyer, when you buy a house, it is a very good practice to make sure you walk through that house right before closing, to make sure that you're closing on the property in the condition as you contracted on or better.
Definitely. Wow. So, okay, next question. I'm confused with all your website listings and need to know if each site has different options for looking at homes, or is there one site I need to go to when searching? I see you listed on ReMax, Global ReMax, buy601.com, ReMax Mississippi. It looks like it says Litasell. I've not heard of that one. Realtor, Zillow, and HomeTouristMississippi.com.
There's a lot of websites out there. The truth is, we syndicate and we push to over 600 different websites. If you're looking to sell your home, our primary website is LeeWillBuyIt.com. LeeWillBuyIt.com, and our primary site for buyers is BUI601.com. Buy601.com. Those other sites are actually operated by ReMax Corporate. Some are operated by Realtor.com and Zillow and other entities like that. My main personal sites are LeeWillBuyIt.com and Buy601.com.
Okay, so they're kind of featuring you on their websites.
Correct, and I'm okay with that as long as they keep the content good.
Right. Okay, Lee, I see you advertise that you buy houses. What if a seller isn't interested in your offer?
It must be Lee Buy Houses Day. A lot of questions on that. If you're interested in me buying your house, I'd be glad to come out and take a look at it. And we'll make a business decision that's right for both of us. If you don't like my offer, we can shake hands and part friends, or we can put your house on the retail market, use our aggressive marketing, and sell it and we can put it up for the price that you would like.
So buy it or list it, huh? Okay, why aren't more agents offering the buying the home deal?
I might be just a little bit crazy for offering it because it's a big step, it's a big commitment, and the truth of the matter is, I believe in my marketing. The product that we put out there, we spend thousands and thousands of dollars marketing property. We get more eyeballs on a property than our competitors, and we're confident that we're going to sell your property. So the reason we put this product out there is because of our confidence in our ability to get your house sold.
Okay, and we just mentioned a bunch of websites, and you told us what your two were, but tell the viewers how they can contact you or find out more about your home buying offer.
Okay. Let's start with the telephone number.
Okay.
601-983-1130. 601-983-1130. And website-wise, go to www.leewillbuyit.com. leewillbuyit.com.
Okay. Thank you. It's on your screen for your convenience there. Lee Garland, ReMax Alliance, will be back with us on Ask the Experts July 17th. That's next week. And tomorrow we have Dr. Waterer from Baptist Heart. Go to our Ask the Experts page on WLBT.com to send us your questions, to view our live schedule. Also, all past episodes are now there. You're on our website, as well as our
Cool.
as well as on Roku and Amazon Fire.
Wow.
Yep, they're all up now. So Lee, thank you for being here again. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll
Thank
see you July 17th.
Looking forward to it.
All right. I'm Kelly Boyd. Thank you for your questions and for watching WLBT's Ask the Experts.